A British Airways flight was forced into an emergency landing after a passenger died on board. The plane took off from London Heathrow on Sunday night bound for Abuja, Nigeria. However, it was diverted to Barcelona after a man in his 80s suffered a medical emergency around 2 hours after takeoff. The Nigerian man, a retired Air Vice Marshal, sadly died on board the plane. The incident caused chaos on the flight and reportedly led to a pregnant woman also falling unwell. Further information was not provided on her condition. A new flight was scheduled for the remaining passengers, which arrived in Nigeria on Monday evening, and the airline has issued an apology. The deceased man was reported to have been visiting the UK for cancer treatment before returning home on the flight. On sports, handlers of the Super Eagles have the additional headaches of likely missing some of the invited 23 players for the 2026 World Cup qualifiers against Lesotho. The affected players may not be able to secure visas into South Africa. Lesotho play their home games in South Africa since the beginning of the qualifying series, and they have chosen to play Nigeria at the Peter Mokaba Stadium in Polokwane on Friday. According to Score Nigeria, there are major organizational hiccups as it concerns entry visas to South Africa. At least 7 players cannot be in that country before Wednesday because of this. The investigation shows that while the bulk of the squad from last month's qualifiers were granted 3 months multiple entry visas, the new invitees, due to injuries, late withdrawals and recalls, are now those not so lucky. Although a dependable source from South African capital confided in news reporters last night that the number of players have visas issues may not be more than 3. Meanwhile, Super Eagle camp opened at the Ranch Hotel in Polokwane yesterday with only the coaches and backroom staff. Early birds were expected to trickle into the facility late yesterday via Johannesburg, and training is expected to begin with those who arrived as scheduled. Still on sports, leading its list is Nigeria's Football Federation NFF President Ibrahim Musa Gusau, who joins the FIFA Men's Club Competitions Committee. The FIFA Men's Club Competition Committee is the body responsible for shaping the structure and governance of global club tournaments, including the revamped FIFA World Cup. Gusau, who became NFF president in October 2022 after succeeding Amadou Pinnick, brings years of grassroots and continental experience, having served as Zamfara FA chairman and CAF committee member. His appointment reveals his growing influence in international football policy making. Joining Gusau are 3 prominent Nigerians: Aisha Falode, who takes up a seat on the FIFA Media and Communication Committee; Abdul Hakim Mustafa San, appointed to the Anti-Racism and Anti-Discrimination Committee; and Amadou Pinnick, reappointed as Deputy Chair of the FIFA Men's National Teams Competition Committee. And that's our news bulletin.